Welcome back to another Stick and Click podcast. Today we will be talking about families. We got the whole gang here, including special guest Brandon from some of us went to the same high school with Brandon. You're gonna be speaking today, Brandon?
Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm doing very good. You guys are doing good?
I'm
Good.
doing
No?
great.
Okay.
I think that's a yes.
This man had the energy. I like it though. Yeah.
He does do. He does do.
Let me go back to 2022, right? February, Marches, right? I was just chilling in my dorm room, and there's one lady, right? The next day after that, let me say this nice and clearly.
He was
So the next,
actually playing Apex with me in his dorm room. To be specific.
nah, that was the day after though. That was the day after. But the day before, right? I was playing. I went to there was this event in my school where I guess kids had to do certain like activities. So it was more like an interactive activity to get people engaged in different things in the school. And a group of me and my friends decided to be like, fuck it, let's participate in this, right? And so we went to participate, and there was prizes for whoever participated or whatever. And our thing, we had a acapella, whatever the fuck. Basically, we had to do this thing with music, right? And yeah, some of us did it, the rest didn't commit, but they liked our effort anyways. And I won this nice pillow, this comfortable comp ass pillow. And then this one woman, right, in my school that was there, she was like, yo, like, you gonna give that to me, right? I was like, psych, I'm not giving that to you, gang. And yeah, that's how we started talking, right? That's how we started talking. Basically, we was already we was already friends, but like we wasn't like everyday talking friends. And then it went from there. She was like, "Oh, when I see you in the wreck, it's over. I'm winning my pillow back. I'm a fight you for the pillow." I was like, "I bet." Say that,
Man,
right?
I wish I had a relationship like this, man.
And so, yeah, I went to the wreck that day, and we ended up just hitting it off. We was chilling, and we played pool and shit. Everything was valid. It was fun. That ended up becoming our thing, playing pool and board games and shit. And you know, we got to know each other more and more. Just to skip all of the extra shit though, obviously. Eventually, one thing led to another, bro. And from 2022 to 2023, your boy's got a baby on the way, aka building his family, brand new. You feel me? Like from the bottom up. And if y'all don't know, obviously, you know the viewers wouldn't know, but when it comes to family shit, usually it's not really good in that department. Besides my son K Drippy in the cut. Other than that, though, you know, family be tweaking a lot of the time. So I'm building my own, and yeah, we not tweaking on this side.
So, Chris, right, from what I gathered, right, you don't like your main family isn't so great, except for like Keith and like a few exceptions, right? So, how do you feel about starting over and making your own family? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that?
Yeah.
It's definitely a big step. I'm not gonna lie, because you know, obviously, even though your family isn't the best, especially immediate family, like people you grow up with and shit. Um, I don't know. It's like you get attached to them, even though they aren't the best. You feel me? So you still care about them and shit, obviously, because they're family. But feel me? Building your own shit is definitely something different, and yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
teaches you responsibility.
yeah, it does teach you a lot of responsibility. Even though I had that before, because I was always taking care of my family even more than they were taking care of themselves. In terms, not in terms of Keith, nigga, Keith always had me actually, but
Really?
in terms of like you know my parents and shit, yeah,
Oh, you man.
yeah, I was always fucking helping them out and shit. So yeah, it's a big step,
Nah,
and
yeah.
yeah, it's nice. It's
Like that,
nice.
yo, keep stay loyal, bro.
Nah,
Nah,
word.
bro, Keith always been there.
Yo, so Chris, so when is your girl due? When's her due date?
April 22nd.
April.
I'll
That
say
is
April,
Yeah,
baby.
soon.
yeah, you know, reality has this like huge thing of like things coming full circle. So yeah,
Mm.
that's all I gotta say on that matter. It's just
You know what's crazy? A few days later, they could that be a tourist like me, like
it
Theo
it that
Eddie,
might
Theo
not it
Eddie,
that might be not that might be
Theo Eddie.
no kill.
Theo
I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
gonna
Eddie.
a few days
don't be
later. I
saying
think
Theo
I think
Eddie.
the whole 20 and on, isn't it? Am I tweaking?
I think is it actually? I think it's 20th to the 20th. You that right?
Yeah.
20th to the 20th, yes sir. And I'm the 19th. Hey, she gotta be born the 19th of April.
Nah, it's crazy, right? I
That'd
know.
be some
I know.
crazy shit.
Oh, D,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
gonna be my kid. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, kid.
Oh, he can talk
Matter of
like that.
fact,
Oh.
matter of fact,
No,
Eddie,
wait, he
Eddie, Eddie,
going.
Eddie, Eddie. When are you getting a kid?
Nah, he
Yo,
has
what's
When
one.
are
He
up,
has one,
you
bro.
getting
He
a
has one,
kid?
bro.
what's
Bro,
up?
he
What's
dead
You
up?
has
trying to
one,
you
bro. He
about
not
taking
low.
other niggas' kids? Where the fuck your kids at?
But
Where
you know
my
what's
kid
Nah,
at?
crazy, bro? When
he
I
has
went to
one, bro.
DR,
I'm not
oh,
gonna get
excuse me, when I went to DR and because I visited my great grandparents out there, or whatever. Everybody, her family, my family was like, "Yo, so when y'all do like, when's y'all kid coming? When y'all gonna make us great grandparents again?" I'm like, "Yo, what's up, nigga? We
it.
19." They like, "I should have had that shit a few years ago." I'm like, "What you mean years ago?
Oh,
What's up?
they wild.
Yeah,
Yo.
what's up?
Nah,
What's up?"
only Dominicans, but I swear
No,
to
well,
God.
you know how
Spanish thing
Dominicans
though.
get down. They
That's
first
a
kid come at
My
Spanish
mom
16.
literally
thing.
asks my sister the same question every time. So like, when are you and you like you're married and shit? Where the fuck the kids at?
What's up? Where the kids at? Like, what's
Oh,
up? Like, what's up? I'm like, I'm trying
what's
to take my time.
up?
I'm trying to travel a little bit more
PT.
for me. They like, nah,
Yo.
again,
They're
what's up?
not
I
trying
need
to
to be
hear
a
none of that.
grandpa.
You're not trying
I'm
to
not
hear
gonna
none of
Word.
that.
lie, bro. That's the foreshadowing, bro. That's what happened before,
That's
like,
what I'm
before my
saying.
shit
Like,
happened. That's what happened.
we're
Everyone,
just
like, my
putting that shit on
mom.
my path. Like, what's
Nah,
up?
yeah, like, yo, keep your head up, gang.
Nigga, like get your head up, gang.
I'll
Nah,
try, bro. I'll try.
I
no
feel
fucking way.
I feel like it's not just a Spanish thing. It's like every traditional parent has their values to where they themselves, right? Like our parents, they themselves dated young, married young, had children young. They're great parents, and all of our ancestors from millions of generations always had offspring at such a young age. You know what I'm trying to say? So it
Well,
has been
you
that
can you
tradition.
can. Well, there's a reason why that is because medicine was not as advanced back then. So of course you had to hide your kids early to pass on the legacy. For your kids to have more kids, and then for your family not your family name not to die out. That also happened.
Nah, facts, because
And
niggas was
abortion.
dying mad young.
Abortion was a very huge sin back in like the crusades eras, like I'm talking like way back when the whole world was basically
Abortion was a thing.
Chris, huh, well, I mean,
Abortion was a thing.
abortion was always a thing. You could always fucking abort a baby even back
Word.
then, but it was
Yeah,
just
they had
very
different ways.
it was just very like it was very heavily criticized. Most parts of his whole world had it outlawed. You would get serious punishment if you had a kid. So yeah, that's why people back then had babies so early because you fuck once, you get another than once, you get a kid right then and there.
That's it's over.
There's no abortion. That's it. Your whole childhood, your whole young adulthood is locked. It's over. Now you got to parenthood.
Your
You
life
locked
becomes
in,
that
boy.
kid's life. Nah,
Or
word.
you locked in.
Right?
Now, actually, I got a question for you,
Let's
Dylan.
see.
Let me ask you a question. Now, yes, we talk about babies and such. Tell the viewers a little bit about your experience with babies, since you got one at home,
Oh my
even though it's
god.
not yours.
Word.
For all we know,
All right, guys. I'm looking at the camera for this because this is about to get personal. All right.
he said,
So I'm 19 right now, right? My
"The
first
kukas
sibling,
away, bro. Them,
huh?
bro, put them pits away, bro. That's
I
just,
will put the
yeah.
pits away,
Well,
fam.
put this. This. Talking about this. Oh, my fault. And I can't show
No,
off
it's
my.
the kukas, bro. Put them shits away,
I
man.
can't show off my masculine hairs.
Nigga said my
Whatever.
masculine hairs.
Anyways, I'm gonna do like this. All right.
Nobody
Like
has
this.
that shit.
Word.
Right.
Look, Aki, fake Aki.
Yeah, mean. Anyways, so I'm 19 right now, right? My um, my first sibling. Well, the first sibling that I live with is 10 years old. So no, 9 years old. I've been an older brother since I was 10 years old, and the whole experience was just kind of rough. I mean, I've been put basically into parenthood at the age of 10 in fifth grade. Before even middle school, I was changing diapers, making bottles, playing, entertaining, whole bunch of shit, and watching over. Like I had to, I was basically the babysitter at such a young age, and it was and then yeah. My sister, she's 4 years old. My baby brother is 1.5. So every time that one of my siblings grew up a little bit, new baby. They go up a little
Hmm.
bit, new baby. So it's kind of like, yeah. But I love my siblings to death, though. I never regret. But sometimes I do wonder how it would be like if I was like the only child, just living by myself and shit. I feel like if I was to live by myself, I would definitely, I would miss the company, like this much. But I also visit them. I also see them. I have them come over. But yeah, like literally, I've been put into parenthood for so long now, for 9 years now. Just constant. It's a lot of responsibility, a lot of shit I have to do. It takes up a lot of my free time, but it does teach me one thing. It teaches me responsibility. It teaches me compassion, empathy. I'm not the most empathetic person ever. I'm very nonchalant, don't give a fuck. But over this past
Facts.
over this past couple years, I really had to just like be more compassionate and sympathetic towards people. I'm really not even carried into relationships. I had to be more emotional and all that, and that just comes with just being affectionate
Oh,
towards your siblings and stuff. So yeah, that's my quote unquote experience with parenthood or having kids. They're not my biological kids, but when I do have my actual kids one day, I'll be so prepared, so
I have a
prepared.
quick question because similar to me, like Blue Blue was born when I was 7. That's my little brother. Feel me? Like I was also a parent at a young age. Do you feel like that molded you more as a person? You mentioned the increased sense of responsibility, things of that nature. Do you regret it in any sense, or you be like, damn, I wish I was an only child? I know you mentioned that as well. Do you prefer that it could have been a different way, or you like, fuck it, we ball like?
I prefer that I only had like one one younger sibling, or at least for me not to be the oldest. Being the oldest, you gotta do more shit. Like you gotta do everything, bro. You gotta cook, clean, do this, do that. Take them to school every morning. I wake up 8 o'clock sharp. Take my little sisters to school by 8:30. I leave my house like 1:20 in the afternoons. Go pick her up. Come home. You know. So it's a routine that I have to do, but I kind of train for it. It's kind of like I've been put in like constant workload, hard work, fast paced situations. So I feel like when I start working, right, I'll be very very used to like the fast paced environment because that's basically how it is every day for me.
That's good. Why don't you tell the audience about Caleb, your youngest sibling?
Kayla, man, I'm looking at him right now. This man Caleb, he eats a lot. He eats a lot, and he eats so much. Like yo, trust me, my friends know how much he eats. He's the one that's
Oh,
a year and a
D.
half.
Yeah, your word.
Yeah,
It's
he
Caleb.
he eats just as much or more than I do, and I'm 19. I'm big, so
Caleb.
yeah, Caleb, man. But he's very sweet. He reminds me a lot about myself. Like he's very quiet. He only really talks or quote unquote bothers me when he's hungry. That's the only thing he cares about, fucking food. So whatever. He's easy to deal with. As long as he put a fucking food in his mouth, he has his little cocoa melon. He be chilling.
Little
Look,
coco melon.
look right
Yes,
now.
A
sir.
little
Right now,
cocoa
as we're
melon is
doing
good.
this, I have the cocoa melon playing it right here. The
Okay.
cocoa melon plushie thing right here. Like I'm telling you, my whole world got flipped upside down. I have cocoa melon merch all over my damn room because I share a room
Hmm.
with him. But yeah, literally.
That was D. Yo, and he be pissed when his cocomelon isn't on. When one of his shows isn't on, yo, he be having
You
a
be
bad
angry.
I
day.
put on
Yo, he
Peppa
be
Dang,
Pig,
angry.
hot.
Pocoyo, Busy Beavers, other obscure ABC 123s, color, shape, phonics, whatever the fuck. Whatever babies watch, I put that shit on. He doesn't care. If it's not this Cocomelon, he's not
My
jacking
man
it.
is loyal. He's loyal to the melon.
Not even
He's
loyal.
loyal.
He's addicted.
My
He's a
son loyal to the melon.
nah, he is as
Wait,
loyal. Look, this
I
thing
have a
right
I have a
here.
question. I have a question. Is JP here? Yo, so just to offer the other side, the other perspective, you being the youngest, how do you feel? You feel like you was always spoiled? Do you feel like you was chilling and everybody was kind of bullying you? You was the little bro. Like how does it feel growing up in a household with older siblings way past
I
your age?
I didn't.
You
I
didn't.
no. I
So you
only
grew up
had
as an only child, you would say?
basically, yeah. Oh,
How does that feel?
I mean, I grew. I mean, necessarily. I mean, I grew up with a brother, but I mean, he was already older. Like he was already in high school at the time. I was like in kindergarten.
Or so tell me the age difference between the youngest and the oldest.
All my siblings is in their 30s.
Damn.
Yeah, I basically got raised like a single child. Basically, I mean, it just felt better because I didn't have to deal with nobody.
Word. Do
I
you feel
can't
like
lie.
it would
I
have been better
used
a different way?
nah.
Nah.
It's in a way when I was younger. I used my mom and dad divorcement to my will, and it was kind of
Nah, my
fucked.
son devious. What's up? What you was
Yeah,
doing?
Demon
He was
time.
he was
it was kind of
Ooh.
exploiting
fucked.
he was exploiting their separation and they
Yeah, it
just
was
But like
kind of
how?
bad.
In what ways? How you did that? How you did that? Put me on.
Nah, like
Oh,
I would
word,
just
what's up?
like be bad. Like when I'm bad, but I know, but when I know that I'm with my mom, like I know she wouldn't really like wall out on me.
Or you be
Like
like, Mom, can I
she,
have this? If she said no, you be like, Yo, Dad, can I have this? For me, you playing both sides.
yeah,
My son,
basically,
man.
yeah. I be playing both sides, bro, both sides.
Both sides. But, yeah, but
People
you
are
don't wish
fucking
you was like the
unfortunate.
oldest and you had younger brothers. You don't wish
Nah,
that.
nah, 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 nah. Not at all.
I
you
feel
don't.
you.
Nah,
Now
I
word,
don't.
don't word facts.
I really don't, because I mean, I didn't like what Dylan said. I didn't have to. I don't have the responsibility to watch over anybody. At least not until I have a kid. But you know,
Right.
Tough
I
shit.
did not. I did not want to have a little brother growing up. Man, it would have probably been cool to have one, but to have to stay home and take care of him, yeah, nah, I can't do that.
Safety on that.
I don't know, like Dylan, bro. Feel bad for you to this
I
day,
word.
bro.
I don't know how Dylan do that shit,
I
nigga.
mean, you ain't
Nigga,
gotta
To be
real,
feel
honest
bad
nigga.
though,
for me. It's just a
No,
responsibility that I was born with.
You
nah,
not
no,
pity. It's
pity,
just
it's
like
not pity, bro.
pity
It's
is
not
different.
pity.
Pity, it's just.
Pity
I
is
mean, that situation
crazy.
is unique. It's different.
exactly.
It's not like the same shit that niggas were like. Like how I experienced. Like for me, since I'm technically like the middle child of my family. So I
Right.
got two older sisters and I got a younger brother. I'm not gonna lie, shit that my sisters went through, I did not have to go through. I don't know what it is because I'm a boy or not, or whatever the fuck it may be. But I'm not gonna lie, my sisters had to learn how to cook, clean, wash clothes, everything.
I
Clean my
mean,
ass, wipe my little brother's ass, all that. And guess why I had to learn a single one of those skills? Because I was that
that-
middle nigga. You feel me? I don't know
Because
what
I
it
was
was,
that
but
little nigga.
as well as
nah,
that,
that's
like some
crazy.
shit, like shit that I couldn't get away with now, like that I couldn't get away with when I was younger, my little brother can get away with. You feel
Right.
me? My son is out, really outside at four. I think it's 15 now, right? I
Nah,
wasn't even able to leave my house at that age.
Nah,
Now
that's
she let this
crazy.
nigga just do whatever the fuck he want. Like that's
I don't,
wild. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, my mom be a little biased. My man be doing some devious ass shit, and she just be letting that shit slide. Like yo, bro. So if I was to do that,
hmm.
I'll get in
how
trouble.
to do that? Like, yo,
Like you feel me? It was just more like a pass down type of thing. Like she started to get lighter and lighter and lighter over time. But I'm
that's
not gonna
most
hold you.
parents are.
That's just my perspective on it. You feel me? About my family and shit. 'Cause I don't know. As well as that, pretty much it. But yeah, Dylan, like your situation is more special. We're not gonna talk about it.
Exactly.
That's really personal. I mean, that's beyond personal. I don't want that on the internet. No sir. Uh-uh.
No, yeah. And it's not like we pity the situation. It's just you was dealt a different hand, so it's unique. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go through it. My mom, she could relate because she's the oldest, so she knows exactly how
Yeah.
it feels and stuff. So
I could relate too
No, where I can
My
relate
mom is
too.
the
I'm not
oldest
gonna lie.
too.
to the T, because I'm the oldest on both sides, and my mom used to do the same thing. My dad was the father, basically, always.
Not really.
Nah, I
I was really
remember
with the
those
father of
days.
Blue Blue, to be honest. The girls, fortunately enough, like after my stepdad came in our life, he was able to help taking care of them, so my mom didn't just put the load on me. But with Blue Blue nigga, I've been wiping that little nigga ass since he was born.
Yeah, I remember I used to take care of him with you, bro.
Word.
Oh, man.
To this day, I wipe his ass, little bum ass
To
nigga.
this day.
Word. To this
Nigga
day,
said
nigga.
to
to
this
day,
day.
To
Yo.
this day.
To this day.
remind me how old Blue Blue is now.
No, D nigga. Bro, that's what I be like when Dio said that shit felt
Oh
my
no, he's
soul.
got
D,
ego.
bro, this nigga 12 years old, bro.
12.
And he's able to go out with his friends. He go to the
And
park. He
keep in
don't come
mind, we
back
live
till
in
like
different
seven.
areas. You
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's up with
live in
this
New
shit,
York. I live in
bro?
PA. It's a lot more. It's semi safe out here, but there's still a lot of crazy niggas out here.
Right.
But letting like, bro, I don't get it.
Nothing like the Bronx though. That shit crazy.
You're right. Nah, that shit is different.
That's beastie. I felt JP though. I'm basically the youngest on my mom's side. And then from my
Mm.
dad's side, I'm the middle child.
Did you grow up
It's
with your
like,
siblings or no?
nah.
Oh wait, I have a sister that's younger than me,
Nigga, just
What?
remember he had a sister.
Nah,
but
nigga,
but
just
like,
remember he had a sister.
nah, but
Oh,
but
from
but
your
like
dad's
but like
side?
a
Nigga
year,
forgot he had
but
a
like a
sister.
year on my dad's side, yeah, but
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
half
year,
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I
yeah,
do
yeah,
remember. I do remember. I do
yeah,
Right,
remember.
say, I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
right.
what? Since
Isn't
yeah.
that
when?
wild to say? Oh, just
Nah,
remember he
word.
had a sister.
And this
They're like,
was,
oh yeah, I do have a sister.
Chill, bro, chill,
yeah.
Damn, you wasn't even thinking about her like that?
bro,
Damn.
chill,
You
bro.
better hope she's not watching this.
Nah, no cap, she
Damn.
gonna get
Nah,
Nah, word.
bro,
offended.
don't
She gonna
worry.
get offended.
She
Like, yo,
hasn't
you forgot?
reached out since like I was in middle school, so it's all good.
Oh.
I
Oh,
mean that,
Yeah,
but
it
Uh,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
it be
because you're
like
the
that. It be
oldest
like that.
one. You're the oldest one, so you should reach out
Sound
too.
like a
What's up?
deadbeat.
you
Nah,
should
let's not.
be
Nah,
big,
see,
big
if
bro.
if you knew the whole story, it'd be different.
I
Alright,
Ah,
understand.
okay,
bring
okay,
it,
I
bring it.
understand. I understand.
Yeah,
oh,
not the
it's a
whole story.
story.
Yeah, it's a bro, it's a whole story with that,
But
bro.
still, as the older one,
Story
even
for
if
another
I'm older
time.
by a year, I would still feel me. I
No,
would
Yeah,
still
no,
feel.
yeah,
definitely
no,
for another.
that is true, but like I never had her
And
number, and
Word.
I even what's it called? My dad gave her my number, and she's never like texted me or called me. I could have,
Mm.
I mean, and I
How
guess
old
I
is
just
she?
seen that she's like
You like
maybe
about your age, right?
17, 18. Yeah, she's around. She's
I
close to
But
think.
me.
like,
You're just irrelevant, bro. Pretty much.
Nah,
Damn,
that's
bro.
crazy.
bro,
I'm gonna
Yo,
keep it honest,
Jay.
cause like I'm
I
gonna keep
don't
it
know,
honest, bro.
bro.
That's probably what it is. She don't
but
really
the,
see the point of calling you, bro. You don't provide nothing to her.
yeah, no, that's
You wasn't
true.
there the majority of her life. Then why would she call you now?
Did
That's
you
probably her
guys end
mind.
off in bad blood, or would like, do y'all have beef?
No,
Like,
nah, no, not at all.
so
But
like,
like,
I mean, if you don't want to get to the story, you don't have to. But I'm just asking out of
I don't
curiosity.
know the
Like,
full story. Like I know some of it, but not the full story.
does she live with your pops now?
Nah.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I wouldn't even like care to be honest. Like, if we didn't even grow up and you don't even live
Nah,
with
word.
pops, like I would
Over
just let you
Nah,
live your
Antigua.
life.
I only seen her maybe like maybe like 5, 6 times out of my life.
Truly,
I'm not
that's
gonna
crazy.
lie, bro. I don't know, bro. Like it's like I know her life been bad, like mad hard and shit like that, but I don't know.
I'll talk about the saga.
It's complicated. Like even I don't
Would
know
you
the
ever
full
want to
story.
though?
I
Would you
think
ever want to like reconnect with her, like hit her up in the future as like
I
this
mean,
that like you know
yeah,
you want to talk to?
just to see like how she's doing, but I
Word, you can
mean,
see her and be like, yo, we look alike, like feel me?
yo,
nah, it's
Like,
like she has a whole
twins.
accent and everything. Like she's not from here at all.
Oh, she was born in a different country.
I'm pretty sure.
Where?
Antigua.
Oh, that's fire.
I'm pretty
Just
sure. Yeah,
Caribbean,
yeah. She has an
okay.
accent though.
Yo, what is this nigga doing?
Bro, literally, my grandma's Antigua.
Yeah.
My mom was
Naya
raised in
OG.
Antigua. But I fucking made Antiguan meatballs today. Like, bro,
Though.
I know it. I know Antigua. Yeah.
You probably seen her before.
Okay, I was never
Nigga
there,
say you
bro.
probably seen her
Imagine.
before.
I was
Nigga
never
say you
there.
probably seen her
Imagine.
before.
Nah, nah, nah. No,
Crazy.
she's in New York now, but
More.
Oh,
I
word.
don't
Yo,
know.
what's her
Nah,
name? Send
nah,
me,
I
send me,
know
send
Hey,
me.
those.
bro,
I
what
know,
you need
I
that
know,
for,
I know
Hey.
bro?
something about Jenna's family
Yo,
though.
Nah,
bro.
that's gonna be
Yeah,
another person that be
you
dating
know
his
me,
family.
man. You know
Say
Yo,
me,
yo
man. I'm still
me,
looking. I'm still
man.
looking for a wife, man. What's up,
bro. My
bro?
brothers
Yo,
is
yo,
walling.
Diddy, you heard
Yo,
that?
send her this video.
Yeah.
Text her this video. Be like, yo, Dio's interested.
bro.
Nah,
I
word.
haven't
Nah.
texted her since I was
Nigga,
like
oh
in
my
Does
sixth
she
god.
look like
grade.
you? Oh, perfect. Even better.
What
Perfect,
you mean by that?
perfect.
You
Yo,
don't you
Nah,
want
that's
somebody
crazy.
that look like
what the
JP?
fuck?
That's not crazy.
that's so weird, bro. Oh my god.